Now you're on the other side of the podium. You're speaking. How was that, speaking to a big room?
It's terrifying. I prefer not to do that. I don't know. I'm better, behind the camera. That's why I love being off camera and reading opposite actors. It's just not for me, but lovely, exciting, and I'm so grateful to be recognized.
You've just been honored by your peers, by your fellow casting directors. How's it feel?
It's spectacular. Yeah, really, really lovely, and I worked so hard on this film. My casting partner and I, Barbara McCarthy, just worked for years to try to put this movie together, which is always the nature of independent filmmaking. Well, I find anyway, and stopping and starting, and you have money, you lose cast members, you keep shuffling people, but it got made, and I thought it was beautiful the way it turned out.
Is there something about the process of casting a lower budget film versus a big studio, high budget one that you find appealing, that attracts you?
Yes. I especially find that for most independent films, you have a chance to be more creative, so you can cast the right actors. That's not to say that certain studio films don't allow you to discover people, but I feel like if you have the right producers and the right lower budget independent project, that you get to cast the right actor and do a search, and people are more creatively open to that, which is exciting for me.
Every project, I imagine, has its own opportunities and memories and challenges. Is there something about this project? Many probably, but what's the one thing about this project that will really stick with you that you'll carry forward?
This project, in a way, was like casting a war movie, in that there were so many young men of the same age, like early 20s, who were playing either students or prison guards, and it's almost like casting soldiers in a way, because they're all wearing the same jumpsuits. So you want to make sure to cast interesting faces and just people who are unique and memorable, because when you see them in their jumpsuits, it can get confusing. And also, we tried really hard to be authentic to the project, and that most of the cast members were Caucasian. There was one Asian man, and then one African-American grad student. So it was difficult to find people with those different looks and vibes and different heights. So that was important to us.
Well, thank you. Well, now, as an award-winning casting director now, what one piece of advice would you have to people coming up through the ranks, young associates and assistants who are looking to be casting directors, to be CSA casting directors?
I would say always to be brave in your choices and to believe that this can work out, and to love actors and support actors, because if actors don't do their best, you can't do your best, you can't cast the movie, and you can't get the best performances. So be brave, be nice to actors, and be nice to everyone, really. But
I love it. Thank you so much.